yo. I came to fuck the game, kill a bust a hymen. Split personalities like Shutter Island. Sleeping on the kid, we gonna shut your eyelids. You reporting, resorting to fucking violence. Y'all suckers whining, but the culture dying. Meanwhile, we're trying to subsidize it. Fuck a live show, y'all chumps is lying. I swear, the only time I'll ever open up is your bitch's pussy when I bust inside it. It's an animal kingdom, I'm a fucking lion. Y'all fucking lying, they're trying to justify it. Flipping on you bitches like a fucking sidekick. For real, you need to stop talking. Non-stop bomb dropping like the hobgoblin. Everlasting bitch, I'm gobstopping. Shut up and listen while the boss talking. What I spit is straight dope. Fire with the battle rhymes, I incinerate folks. When I rap, your kids should take notes. My verses on the wall like innovate quotes. Greatest of all time, or just a scapegoat. Legend in the choice, bitch, Nicky Days low. I could have you murked if I get to say so. Cause you can't fix your face if it ain't broke. Distinguish if it's myth or if it's a hoax. I kick insane flows that go on for mad long like interstate roads. I paved the way for you, I should have been a maid coach. They think I'm playing but I ain't though. Stuck in them same old games like Saints Row. On another level like whenever the game load. Came to bring change like I'm playing arcade mode. Chronicles of Riddick like the last name Bo. Stay throwing them things to you days to KO. I bang like an 808 drum and bass flow insane. So there's nobody fucking with my stage show. I sculpt an image on the mic like Dave So. Blood like acrylic ink, I splatter on this page slow. Brushes with death, now I'm painting with brain strokes. I'm like Bob Ross and non-Hodgkin's in brain mode. Pickasso, bitches case closed. Anyone in the way get the flame throw. Bitches game over. Game over.
Game over. Salute, salute. 702 looks like it's just me and you for the time being. So I'm still gonna talk my shit. So listen, why the fuck do I got people hitting me up asking me why I'm battling a fan? I gotta answer this question. I gotta explain to people. No. He is a fan, but he just not creative enough to come up with a rap name when it was time. Why I gotta explain that to people? Because it looks crazy when you see a fan versus social assassin. A fan versus social. Why I gotta answer this question, man? Why I gotta answer this question? And one of the people that hit me up has seen a lot of battlers and has seen a lot of ridiculous names and still chose to ask me why I'm battling a random fan. And then when I explained that to him, he he laughed. I mean, what else can you do? What else can you do, really? A fan versus social assassin going down June 7th, man. Pick it up 3. Listen, A fan thinks he's like Mr. Pick It Up, but I mean, we all seen what happened, you know. He choked, he farted. We all seen it. It happened. We heard it. The farts rang out. So I can't pick this apart better than Adept and Pablo did, but I have to say a few things about this D Money versus OG Capri battle. So yeah, nah, I agree. But I think that would cause more confusion because I feel like people would be like, a fan, one of one, isn't he one of many? Like that's how I feel that would go. So I feel like that would just add more questions. Oh shit. Yeah, I don't know. He's just got to change that name. Maybe we'll try to make that a stipulation for the battle. When he loses, he has to change his name. No, when he loses, he has to sit the fuck down for real. Yeah, you did try, and I was rocking with it for a minute, and I thought about it. I'm like, he's yeah, man. But listen, look, after what I do to him on June 7th, he's not gonna be able to. Now, Crisis was a bit of a different story. Crisis at least had some, not bars, not delivery, but at least had like some aggression, especially against me. But like A fan, and it's funny because like I rewatched the him and Rob's face off, and he was calling Rob's monotone, and I was like, bro, you are fucking monotone. Maybe not in the face offs, but in the battle, you are the most monotone. You're like Drake. You're like the king of monotone. What the fuck are we talking about? How are you gonna? But here's the thing: he didn't know he was gonna sound like that in the battle because he never fucking battled before. That's what happens when you start rapping at 38 years old. Crucial. Salute, brother. Salute. Salute. Yeah, man. That's what happens when you start rapping at 38, I guess, you know. You make big mistakes like that. You call someone else monotone, and then you're the king of fucking monotone. Like I'm nah, not me and him, not me and him. No. Crucial. Don't worry, I'll make sure everybody knows when that shit's happening. Um oh man, the face off's gonna be great. Because suppose like I don't know, he thinks he's like great at face offs and stuff, but bro, there's nothing he can do with me in a face off or in a battle. I've been doing this shit too long. And look, I fucked around and found out against Crisis. You know, I it had been a while. I'm like, let me have a couple drinks, and that was not a fucking smart idea. That was not a smart idea on my part. But this time, I'm not even gonna smoke any weed before the battle. Not even gonna smoke any weed before the battle. Yeah, bro. Rob, salute, brother. Salute, champ. I'm glad you were in here for that, bro. Cause that was crazy to me. When I rewatched it and heard that, I was like, really? Rob's is what? Bro, you are come on, man. Come on. Yeah. I got something for him though. I got something for him. I got 3 fucking rounds, headshots, bitch. First round. Oh man, I almost just gave y'all the themes to my rounds. I can't do that. Each round has a theme. And I'm going to be real with y'all. Before I even called him out, before I made that first live calling him out, I already had a round. Once like I had talked to Adept and I was like who this is who I want to battle, and that person didn't respond. So I was like, all right, well, maybe this person. And like I just started writing, and I was like, all right, I gotta call this motherfucker out. And I did. So I already had like a round's worth of material. And I'm gonna avenge because I really feel like A fan won by default. That's how I feel, because his material was garbage, like total garbage. He said, I can't even quote it. That's how bad it is. But he said something about combat. He didn't even say Mortal Kombat, I don't think. He just said combat, and then just named Scorpion and Sub-Zero and moved on to something else. Like, what the fuck? What about Scorpion and Sub-Zero? What about them? Nothing, just their names? Like, no, I couldn't. A fan, the guy I'm battling. So peep this, crew. You weren't in here when I first said this, so I got hit up by some people that were like, you're battling a fan, like just a random fan. And I had to explain to them, no. It's just that he was a fan and he thought he could rap at 38, but he can't. And he's just not creative enough to come up with a fucking rap name, so he goes by A fan. Like that, you know? Like, I really had to explain that to people. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bro. Oh, I can't wait for the face off. I can't wait for the battle. Like, man, I think I only need to write like another 10 seconds. Now, I need to talk to Yo-Yo and Adept because listen, I know a fan just spits a bunch of blah 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 garbage, but my rounds have a beginning, middle, and end, right? So we need to have some sort of, my rounds are 90 seconds exactly, but we need to have like at least a 10-second grace period because there is a lot of money going to be on the floor for this battle. And like I said, the end of my round has to get out. So we need to have like a 10-second grace period. So it can't be exactly 90 seconds, you know. And if that's the case, like if a fan doesn't agree to this, then I'll just remove something from each round, which is fine because it's lethal. Honestly, I don't even think he's gonna, after I spit my first round, I don't even think, let me shut up. Let me keep my mouth shut. Let me just stop talking. I just really feel like there's nothing he could do with me. I just really feel that way. Regardless how you feel about the Crisis battle, about the mishaps and whatnot, the material was clearly there. And Robs can't rap like that. He just can't. You can't start rapping in your 30s and out rap somebody who's been rapping since before they were 10. You can't do it. It's never gonna fucking happen. It's never gonna happen. Yeah, true. Yep. I used to love that when they would show the judges break down their shit. Like some of them went way too long for sure, but like I used to like that a lot, seeing the judges give their opinion. But you know, before June 7th, we have Rio Nkosi versus Pablo Pickasso. Now, I don't want to say too much about this battle, but what I will say is Rio can't fuck with Pablo. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest. I think Pablo on his worst day could beat Rio on his best day. I'm just being real. But, you know, that's just me. That's not Pablo talking. That's just me. I'm just saying. Rio. This is between Pablo and Rio. I'm just going to leave that alone. But I do think that this is a better matchup for Pablo than not necessarily a better matchup, but I feel like it's a better battle for right now than the Innovate battle. But I would still love to see that battle happen. That's a battle that I tried to get booked for. Like I tried to get it booked in person, but it just, the timing didn't work out. But that would have been fire, and I still want to see that battle. Hey, yeah, that's something I definitely have said off stream for sure. I feel like that's going to be a lot of his material, but maybe not, you know. We'll see. But that's just how I see it. And I just don't see it working against Pablo. I really don't. He's too well-rounded. He's too, like, I don't know. I don't want to speak too much for Pablo, but you know, I did hear some of his material, most of his material, and you know, I like it. That's what I'll say. I don't want to talk shit for Pablo. Last time I did that, we know what happened. Speaking of Pablo, shout out to him. We will be returning to Unscripted Logic next Monday. The only reason we didn't do it this week is because you know, there was just more pressing things to do today than Unscripted, which is fine. But we'll get right back to it next week. Be a great episode as usual. I'm gonna play a song real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all.
Yeah. Pickasso. Yo. Still deep on my money, hit them pockets. So dope, I can triple my profit. Still kicking unscripted logic. Bitch, let's just be honest. Ain't it ironic? I'm sipping on gin and tonic. No, I ain't no average Joe. They know that I got exotics. I don't miss my target. No, my shit so polished. I have sit downs with bosses. My drip don't have to force it. Bit venom the Spider-Man. Damn, maximum carnage. My legacy won't be tarnished. I'm in a pop regardless. Yeah. Something tells me it all been a lie. I'ma keep stacking till the day that I die. Till I die. You feel like I feel, hands to the sky. Hands going on these beats, I don't even have to try. I don't have to try. Been flipping bricks since the 5th grade. Back in the day with karate chopping. Danger, proceed with caution. These days I sleep less often. Don't matter when the beat is knocking. Pardon me, but we have problems. Constantly I'm saucing. I'm a real G from Boston. Go to work and we talking. Take another step and I'ma get to tossing. Swing, bada. I just red sox them. If you die is straight, start to swing, cause I'm a salt. Something tells me it's all been a lie. I'ma keep stacking till the day that I die. If you feel like I feel, hand to the sky.
Yo, shout out Pablo Picante. Who cares? Salute, brother. Shout out Pablo Picante for making that fire ass beat. Yeah, man, me and Pablo got some fire beats right now that we're working on, but including the Crucial 13 beat, which is gonna get killed by me, Pablo, and Bruce. Shout out to that. But yeah, we'll be getting back to fresh. Salute, brother. Salute. But yeah, we'll be getting back to Unscripted Logic next week, you know. But yeah, man, these A-Fan bars are coming along nicely. I really hope that he's writing, because like I don't know how about y'all, but I'm old school and I can't, like, only if like if I think of a bar, I'll type it in my phone, but I have to put it pen to pad. You know, like I have to transition it from my phone to a notepad. I have to have that pen to pad feel. Like it's just I don't know. And then you got A-Fan who does AI fucking tracks with auto-tune and garbage shit and calls himself a fucking, well, he doesn't call himself a rapper, I guess. He calls himself a fan. I still can't believe I had to answer those questions. Well, you know, just some fucking dummy fan that wanted to rap when he almost fucking 40 years old. You know, that's all. That's all. Just yeah, he is a fan, okay? He's a fanatic, a fan addict, you know? Ooh, that's a bar. I shouldn't even have said that. I don't need that shit. Trust me, I don't need that shit. Yeah, Fresh, I knew you were going to say that. Yeah, man, pen to paper, that's it, bro. You know, and man, like, when you got, like, I don't know if y'all heard the A-Fan diss to me, but it was so bad, bro. That's why I haven't even talked about it. I haven't mentioned 50 cal hit you from a mile away. Like, bro, I can't take him serious. And then I just happened to be on my way home and I'm in Yo-Yo's chat listening, and he plays an A-Fan song. And he's like, it's a Feezy, like Chris Breezy. But, bro, and it was like a song for like pick it up, like pick it up. The virtual battle rap is turning up. Like, bro, stop it. We know AI wrote that for you. Oh man, this dude's gonna die. And the best part is, like, I'm not subscribed to him, so if he's doing any sort of promo, I'm not seeing it. So I get to do my own kind of promo. Yeah, bro, he did it. He did. I knew nobody fucking heard it. I got you, Pablo. Share the stream. Oh shit, where is it at? It's like I forget how to use this shit sometimes, you know. Yeah, fresh. If you go to his channel and you go on his community tab, you'll find it. So it was after the first time I called him out, and before he accepted the battle, he put out this diss track. And when I listened to it, I'm like, is that a diss track? Because one, I can't really understand a motherfucking word you're saying. Take the dick out of your mouth, because that's really how it sounds. So like when I see that, I'm like, bro, this guy rap with me. Pablo.
Yeah.
Salute, brother. Salute.
Salute.
Not unscripted logic, episode 000.
Not unscripted. Yeah. Bro, I was too fucking tired. You could tell if you were watching the nitpick. You know, normally I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? I was like, dude, really?
I was listening, yeah.
And it didn't help. The battle was so fucking ass. It was like putting me to sleep too. So.
Oh yeah, I was gonna talk about that a little. I started to, and then, bro, did you hear? Like, did you just get in here?
When I first started, it was like a couple minutes behind. I heard you like mention it, but I didn't hear anything you said about it. No.
I didn't really say anything about it. I was just, I was gonna, and then I forgot because I remembered that.
See, that's why social needs me to redirect him back.
Yeah, dude, for real. Because I go off. Like I'll start to talk about something, and then I'm off to another.
I do that all the time, bro. I was rewatching my birthday stream, and I'd be in the middle of a point, and I'd read a comment, and I would never get to it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, bro, I forgot.
Yeah, it happens. Yeah, bro, it was ass, yo. That, oh man, it was like watching fucking, I don't know, like the Special Olympic battle rap.
It's funny. I was literally just gonna say this thing, but I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna say it in this Rio battle instead because that's watching his battles be too.
Oh shit!
Oh my fucking god, dude!
It's hard to
I
sit
did
through
read
those.
That comment. Someone said his Marxism bar.
Yeah, Crucial said that shit.
Do I really have to counter that though? Like, do I?
Right. I mean,
I probably will. I'm just saying. I don't think I have to, but
yeah, I think you're just a little too good for Rio.
No, I mean, it just my thing is just like just watch the chat. Watch the chat while Rio does. I mean, well, he's rapping anyway, but when he takes an angle like that, like just look at the chat. It's not like everyone's like, yeah, fuck that. It's like maybe if someone more charismatic or that could rap better, people might get on his side. But like even people could even like agree with what he's saying. It's still like this is trash. Like
right.
You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about Rio angles for real.
For real.
For Rio.
These dreams.
I'm not worried about Rio angles. It should be worried about my angles for Rio. Dog.
Oh shit! These dreams, they're real.
They're real. You know what's crazy is like, bro, I've thought of so much shit for this battle that it's like
hard to pick where you.
Yeah, no, it's always like, okay, it's hard to pick what I'm going to use. But then, like, the thing is, sometimes, like, I'll be showing other people that aren't, like, in the community. And then I have to sit there and explain, oh, well, this is this. Well, if you didn't see this battle happen before, and well, this guy, went to the army. And it's, like, so much shit you got to know just to get a bar. Which, don't get me wrong, it's like, oh, okay, it's tailored and personal. But it is nice every once in a while to just like have like at least a fucking part of a verse where it's just like anyone could get that.
It's just
and think
ether.
it's fire.
Yeah.
Anyone.
Yep.
And I'm
I
gonna
agree.
show him how you do that shit that he be trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah, because I agree with that. Like, I feel like you have 3 rounds, so
Yeah.
you have a lot to work with there. So you could take 1 round or even a section of a round where you just fucking show them you can out rap them, and then break down their style, use some whatever your combination is. But I feel like there always should be that little bit of I can just fucking rap better than you, straight up.
And to be real, to be real, I've been like watching my last couple, and even when they're 3 rounders, I feel like more so in my virtual battles. I don't know why I've been like doing this, and I've noticed this where it's almost like even when it's 3 rounds, I feel like setting up a bar and then saying it, or even when I get into like patterns, like I'm not like rapping it as much as I should be. I feel like I'm trying more to make sure I enunciate clearly for the online as opposed to just like rapping it, you know?
That's
and
true.
Trust me when I tell you, there's going to be a round in this battle where for the people that wanted to see me and innovate, don't worry. Because this round, whether it was going to be against Rio or Innovate or whoever the fuck, and I'm not even saying I didn't even have this for Innovate.
No, he didn't. Yeah, he didn't.
I'm saying it doesn't matter who it's against. This round is going to show I'm the best rapper here, period. Not battle rapper, not angler, not puncher. The best rapper in the entire sector. Period.
Talk that shit.
Period.
Talk that
Fuck
shit.
outta here.
Now, and I know, and look, I think it has a lot to do with like when you're in a live battle, you get that crowd reaction, so it gives you that fucking extra energy to just kind of rap. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But when you're doing it virtually, you're more in like okay, I gotta make sure these bars land the way they're supposed to for this particular audience. It's very different. So I think
also because like I'd be like overthinking, like, oh well, if it cuts out at all, and then people are gonna miss. Like I'm at the point now. It's just like I don't give a fuck. I don't care if people miss something. If they're I don't know if they get well then catch up on the next one.
Right.
Catch up on the next one. You missed this one already. You're typing in a chat anyway. It don't matter.
Right.
Or catch it on the plate. Like like I'm coming to rap. Like I'm telling you right now. Like there's a verse I wrote that. Like I was surprising myself with how fucking fire this was. And I was like, oh my fucking God. I wanted to rap it right then and there. I wanted to rap. I was like, oh my God. Fuck Rio. And then there was a point where I go, this is too good to even use on Rio. I was like, I got to save this for someone else. And then I was like, well, fuck it. Save it for who? I was like, it's on the car with Disaster. I'm going to, like,
yeah,
show why I'm on this card and why I should be higher.
Yeah. And it's hard to do that in a 1-rounder, like take multiple different approaches like that, you know? So this is a much better, I don't know. Have I even done 1-rounder? I did one. Yeah. I did one.
I'm going to do everything better than him. Everything.
I know. I know.
I'm even gonna sell biscuits better than him.
Talk that Popeye shit.
Oh shit. No.
Yo, I can't hold up. I'm sorry I can't believe D Money said something about OG Capri picking boogers. Like, bro, you did that on fucking live and ate it,
bro.
And ate it at 40 years old.
That's
insane. Like, bro, just stop. And then he's like, wait, he's like, what, you didn't learn anything from that boxing match? It's like, clearly you didn't learn anything from
what's crazy is when I forget which one. One of them said to the other about their voice cracking.
And they both.
And then the next round, his voice is cracking even. It's like, Jesus Christ, dog. It's like the fucking pot calling the kettle voice crack. Jesus.
Pablo's cooking right now. You must have got some sleep.
I didn't really, bro. I was up all night, right? I was so in the zone last night that I'm telling you, shit was just like I was trying to go to sleep, and more bars were just like appearing, and then any word I thought of like 4 bars that rhyme with it and a punch, and I'm like, all right, dude, stop. I'm like, you got to go to sleep. Like you need rest, and they just kept appearing and more bars and entire schemes, and then
you gotta love
other
that
shit that was like schemes I already had that I already thought were too long, where like more stuff was appearing on it that was fire. I'm like, dude, you gotta stop.
But it's a very bad idea. Like I've done this so many times where like I'll lay down to go to sleep and I think of something so dope and I'm like, I'll write it tomorrow, and then I never fucking remember it.
Yeah, I mean that's bro. I've thought of so much shit that I didn't write down, but it's just I have too much, and some of it's like it is what it is. Especially when it's 4 a.m. and I'm like, bro, I need to. If I roll over and I write this down, then I'm gonna think of another one. Then I'm like, I'll write that down, and I'm not gonna get any fucking sleep. Like,
right? Nah, I know.
So at some point, it's like you gotta just.
It's a double-edged. It's a battle in itself, preparing for a battle sometimes.
No, I get what Crucial's saying here with the
go full
Trump supporter, but like at the same time, like there's so much to say about Rio that I don't even like. True. I'm not even trying to make the battle about that. If he wants to go on and go, listen, because conservatism, Trump supporter, fuck the border. Trump supporter, fuck the border. I'm gonna be like, bro, like it's fucking silly. It's like if I want to make a political like rap, I'll just make one and release it on my channel. It's a fucking battle, dog. Now am I gonna roast the fuck out of him for doing that? Absolutely. But like, you know what I mean?
You have your own a way to approach
absolutely
his bullshit. Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna be sitting up there talking about fucking statistics and dumb shit. Like, it's a fucking battle, dog. I'm battling you.
Yeah.
I'm battling you, and I don't give a fuck about a lot of your ideology. Here's the thing: I think Rio is just, and maybe I don't even care. I was gonna say maybe I'm letting a little more of the clip go, but like, or some anger. I really don't think he can do anything about it. I could sit up here and tell you everything I'm gonna do in this battle, and there's nothing you can fucking do to stop it.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I just think, especially with how close it is. So.
Yeah,
and that's if he even fucking watches this. Who the fuck knows where he'd be at?
Well, he doesn't do any promo, so I'm sure he doesn't watch shit. He doesn't. Yeah, he's not tuned in.
What I've noticed about Rio, I just think
all he needs to know is you're white.
Right. I just think he's a narcissist. That's all I think. I don't even think I don't even think. Like, it's like I almost don't even want to say he doesn't believe in the shit he's saying, because maybe he does. Maybe he's just fucking ignorant and brainwashed. But then he'd be playing victim every fucking. I don't know how you're in a rap battle and you're playing fucking victim, but he does. So it comes to a point where I'm like, bro, and this is the moment. This is the moment in time I knew. I said, oh, Rio is just a fucking narcissist. And I'll tell you right here, right now, it was when I was watching the fucking Bumpy Bars battle, right? But it's more than just the victimhood, right? It's like it's like ridiculous victimhood to the point where Bumpy is doing a bunch of that sounds crazy. Bumpy Bars is doing a bunch of like name flips, right? He's saying Rio means river and stream. Nkosi means Lord, Chief, and whatever. So anyone, you can Google that. That's what the fucking words mean. Right? So he does all these flips on that. He ends the round, and fucking Rio had the unmitigated gall to start out with a non-rhyming rebuttal and go, no, see, he said it means River King. No, it doesn't. See, because in Guyanese, which is the dialect where I take it from, it means God win. But, when you're so successful like me, of course, you expect motherfuckers to hate. So anyway,
wow.
fuck face. There's more than one definition to words. Now you're saying that your opponent can't use a translation of a definition,
and it's probably the real
not where
origin.
you got it from.
And it's probably the actual origin.
Like, bro, I was mind blown. I was like, oh wow, Rio, you're a fucking narcissist crybaby.
Oh,
Literally, no.
John,
My opponent can't use name flips that are actually accurate in a different translation because I take Rio Nkosi from Guyanese. Who gives a fuck where you took it from? What are you? Is he mad at Webster for pointing out that words have multiple definitions? Like, what a fucking faggot, dog. Like, I'm telling you, that was the moment where it went from like, there's things I don't like about this dude I'm going to talk to I was like, fuck this dude. I was like, what a fucking crybaby little bitch. How the fuck are you going to tell your opponent they can't use a certain definition because that's not the dialectic where you took it from? Shut the fuck up, dog. Narcissist, crybaby.
Can someone look that up and just see Hazy Salute and see what they like the origin of Rio Nkosi is? Because
I did. I'm telling you. Look up Rio, and it says river or stream.
I know that. I know Rio is river or stream.
And Nkosi means Lord, Chief, or fucking whatever the fuck. And he's like, nah. In the dialectic Guyanese, where I take it from. Who gives a fuck?
You're the Lord. You're the Lord Chief of the river. That's it.
It's like, Jesus Christ. He said it means Godwin. Like, okay, Godwin. Listen here, Godwin. Like, dog, I was like baffled at how someone could be such a fucking like so unlikable, just fucking unlikable in every way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dog. It's a fucking narcissist, dog. He's intolerable.
Pablo.
Look.
Yeah, go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
No, I was just gonna say, tell me why I had to answer people today on why I'm battling a random fan.
I don't know why.
I had to answer that question.
Oh, I can pull shit up here too.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because you're word.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is way better than I think.
Way better. Way better.
Yeah,
way better.
Nkosi is a Nguni term. I don't know how to say it.
Unlikable Nkosi.
Particularly in South Africa, that translates to chief, lord, or king. It is also used a term of respect to address towards someone of a high authority or superiority. See,
you're the River King.
So his name alone tells you he has such a superiority complex.
Oh,
He's telling you you can't do bars that aimed at chief, lord, or king because in Guyanese, which is the dialectic I take Nkosi from, it means God win. Like, wow.
Yeah, that doesn't take take away from the bar that Bumpy said at all.
Yeah, because guess what? Somewhere else it means this, asshole. Like, literally, that's like what you get mad at. You get mad at people that speak different languages too.
Ooh.
Hey, Mister doesn't like separatists. You're sounding very separatist, Rio.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Bro, I could cook this dude any which way I feel like in that moment.
Ugh.
I have so many bars, I don't even need to put them in rounds.
Damn.
I could just fucking roast you and smoke you, out rap you coach you, bro. Like,
Damn.
don't I want to battle right now.
Not
Right
Hazy.
now.
He didn't say anything. It's just Pablo just started
I'm just
cooking.
fucking
That's all.
tired, bro. I'm tired of these fucking people with these goddamn complexes like they've accomplished something or they're actually someone that anyone should give a fuck about.
Yeah, I gotta be real. I don't think there's many people there's a lot of people who probably don't even know who Rio is, except
Not even close.
they just they just hear him get mentioned and like.
And I'm tired of hearing about the Adi Boom. Dog, the entire culture turned on Adi Boom.
Yeah.
King Infamous could have beat him that day without a gimmick. Without a gimmick.
What? Damn.
You needed a gimmick to do what King Infamous could have done by himself.
Wow.
Like, bro.
Wow.
Don't get me started on that. I'm telling you, what I'm going to do to this man, pause. Because that's another thing. All your fucking bars are pause. Every fucking 2 bars, I'm like, hey, yo. Have entire pause rounds, dog. And like, me and Reek is like more friendly. Even the Innovate one, like I was gonna kill Innovate, but it was still gonna be on some like competition shit.
Right.
I am going to retire Rio.
Damn.
Retire. I'm tired of this fucking clown. I'm tired of him. I'm gonna come back every once a year, not promote, act like I'm above it. Unless who's gonna pay for me to face a big name opponent? You should have went with the big name opponent. You should have. They would have phoned it in, and you would have looked better by comparison. No, instead you got, I'll battle the white guy. I'll battle the white guy because I have a lot of stuff to say to white people.
Yeah, Rio, this was a mistake.
Yeah. In your entire fucking existence. If you thought the D-Money battle was bad? You thought that was a body? Dog, I am telling you. I'm telling you.
Damn.
The only one who has a chance of having a better performance than me on this night is Disaster. And we're going to need to see an A1 Disaster.
Oh, shit.
And I'm going to show you why little fucking fuck nuggets like Unkasa should not even be allowed to judge my battles.
Yeah.
Because when he's up there spitting Chopafella, Mozzarella,
Macavella, bro. When I heard that shit, I was like, bro, you should not have released that track. No, you should not have written that bar.
Critical to see that, but that's what's hard for me. Like, look, I'm snapping right now. Obviously, I'm trying to promote this battle, but I mean, on some real shit though, like when I sit down to write for people, like it's hard for me. Because like I be noticing things that other people don't notice sometimes.
That's
a
fact.
I'm good at like articulating them, but sometimes it's like a risk reward, right? It's like, do you really want to get like lost in the weeds of a specific thing? Trying to point, like,
depends on how juicy that pause.
Right. And it's like, I'm good at like character assassination, but then at some point, like, it's like, is there like bars in there? Or is it just like, like you said, in 1 round, like in 3 rounds, like, yeah, you can do a little just like talking to someone, you get some jokes off. You could, tell them what's wrong with them or why you fucking hate their way they rap or their dumbass angles or how they reach every fucking 3 seconds or how they read in every fucking battle or how they recycle all the fuck. It's like, bro. Oh my God. But yeah, you know what I mean? Apparently, like once I learned this, I'm going to tell you, I had 0 name flips. 0. But once I saw him cry about it and I learned this, I go, now I want to do like a whole round purposely doing this because I know it pisses him off.
Yeah.
Just to piss him off, I'm going to do chief flips for a whole round. You know what I mean? Like like I'm feeling so petty right now with this battle. Like I'll fucking I'll throw this angle I have away and this entire round that I was gonna do, and I'll replace it with just chief flips. And in between each one, I'm gonna go, look at him, he's mad, he hates it, he hates this. Like, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, in between me killing him, I'm going, when I say, oh, I'm gonna talk to him, like, no, I'm gonna be talking to him, but I'm also going to be talking to him on screen. I'm like, look how fucking mad he is right now. He knows I'm cooking him. Like,
do you think that Rio even deserves a Pablo battle right
no,
now?
he does not right now. Not right now. He doesn't.
I would have to agree.
People said he got 30'd by OG Capri.
Oh, that's fucking nasty.
I swear to God. Am I lying?
I don't know. I didn't.
Everyone in the chat, tell me I'm bugging. I argued that
see
that's
that one.
not what happened, but like 80% of the community had OG 3-0. That was his last battle a year ago. They said he got 3-0'd by OG Capri.
I probably did see it, but I was
battle
so
earlier,
bored
and
by
it was
both
one of
of
the
them.
worst fucking battles I've ever seen in my life. So
that's probably why I don't remember it.
I mean, who cares? But bro, you think I'm the type of person? You think I give a fuck? Like,
I would bring it up, but that's just I'm a different person than Pablo.
Single fuck, dog. Like,
I would definitely bring that up. I would absolutely counter that, but that's just me.
At the time, everyone said he got 30'd by one of the worst writers here, dog. Like,
bro, I swear to God, when I was listening to that battle while I was working, both of them, they would say things and I'm like, yeah, and then I would come up with like a few bars in my head like off of what they just said, and then they went nowhere with it. I'm like, what are you doing?
Nowhere.
Like, you had,
Yep.
bro, I'm like, you had that was something right there, especially D Money, but like OG Capri had a few too. I'm like, Jesus Christ, guys, you missed a lot of shots. God damn. There's
see, the thing about this battle is it's reminding me of like the Tusabe battle with the way that I have so much material right now that, like, I spit you 3 rounds before the battle, and then like that day I picked 3 entirely like different rounds.
That really fucking happened. That really happened.
So that's like kind of happening right now. Like, I have so much material that it's like part of me is just like, bro, just pick some shit and really decide to use that. So you can really get it off crazy. Pause. But like, I don't know. Part of me also is like, I like just being able to, in the moment, be like, oh, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to spit this. I'm going to spit it. Like, so I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. But
yeah,
how I'm feeling that day, depending on which round I want to spit 11 pages of rhymes and that. I mean,
bro, I swear to God, more than one time Pablo has spit me his rounds, and then like I heard shit that he didn't rap to me, and then shit that he did rap to me didn't get said. Like, that definitely happens.
But that's what happened. Like,
that's some disaster shit too. Like, he does that. He'll spit 3 rounds to people, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, that's fine." And then but in the battle, he'll spit 3 completely different rounds. It's fucking crazy.
But that's the thing, is that a lot of the stuff, it won't even be in the phone. It just be in my mind for real.
True. I gotta be honest, writing for A-Fan, the same thing happened to me. Like, when I noticed when I wrote everything down in my notebook, because I just came up with it in my head first and put it in my phone. But like when I translated it to paper, I didn't even have to look at any of the bars.
Bro, I could spit you some of this shit right now.
No, not right now. Wait till the live.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying though. But I have so much that part of me is like, should I just wrap some of it so it could wither down what I'm gonna use and what I'm not gonna use? But then I'm like, nah, I like having the option now.
Yeah, have the option and then drop the throwaways after the battle.
Yeah.
Because I know I'm gonna have some throwaways too with these 90-second rounds. That's why I tried to get 2 minutes. But
the V Cody 2025 is here. Yeah. Pablo's on the panel.
Hey.
On the
building. salute, Greg. Yo,
salute, bro.
Damn. After this Rio battle, you never know.
Yeah, it's a fact. Like, bro, I'm telling you, like, all I need to know is like, the like beginning word sometimes, and then it's just like, you know.
But in order for you to beat out Greg for V Cody, you need to make Rio quit mid round and just disappear.
I really am aiming for that in this battle. So, you know, don't. I mean, hey, it could happen. Dog. It could happen.
Yeah.
I actually, like, and I'm not even like sarcastically saying that. Like, no, I do think it's time to hang it up, Rio. Your virtual career has come to an end. It's ran its course, and you're done out here. The fans,
so we're both
fans don't want to hear it anymore. And
so
instead of taking criticism to get better, you just blame them and say, "Oh, it's your fault. Y'all aren't listening hard enough." Like, no.
Bro, well, it's kind of hard when you're falling asleep. When we're falling asleep listening to you, it's kind of hard to hear what you're saying because I'm like half asleep.
Leave some for you, but fuck you. I was supposed to battle innovate. Fuck out of here. I'm not leaving nothing.
Oh shit. What how long did you say the rounds were? Like 2.5?
Yeah, like 2.5, 3 minutes. But I mean, I'm telling you right now, they're gonna have to stop me, dog. They're gonna have to stop me every round. They're gonna have to stop me every round. I'm never, ever making that mistake again. I don't give a fuck. Y'all gonna have to stop me. I don't care if there's a fucking clock on the screen. Go to whatever transition you want. You're gonna have to mute me because when he's like, "Hey yo, that's bullshit," because Nkosi means I'm still gonna be rapping. So you're gonna have to mute me. And while he's doing his bullshit round, I'm gonna be rapping still. So just on mute. I'll just pull out my phone and record me rapping still, and then drop that as soon as the battle ends, so you can see even while it's his round, I'm still killing him. Fucking stop playing with me, yo.
Damn.
Stop playing with me. Number 4, like number 4. Ah!
Yeah, that was kind of crazy.
Out of here.
I gotta be real. That was crazy.
Disrespect, dog.
The disrespect is real. Yo, that was crazy.
Great, yo. I'm gonna show you. But it's okay. Sometimes people need to be reminded, you know?
That's true.
To be reminded. Like,
that's true.
Getting on a live during your own round is
yeah, this I'm excited for this battle.
Exactly. And I just hope you know, yeah, because I know Yo-Yo is gonna be on the ring after. I just hope he's cool with, you know, the way I decimate his twin, supposedly.
Well, you're gonna end Rio's career, then I'm gonna end A-Fan's career, and then Yo-Yo has to come on the ring, so it's gonna be bad for him either way. So,
well, that's what I appreciate that.
Yeah, number 2, I agree. I agree. That's where I had him as well. The time to listen. See that? I mean, that's what I said, but obviously people are gonna say like my opinion was biased. But I'm literally just saying it because people are gonna understand too. Like, I'm not just a battler; I'm an analyst of this shit too. That's why when I feel like I'm arguing, like no, like I got this round. No, like this was kind of clear, or no, I'm this person number 4, and I like argue for myself. It's as an analyst. Also, like, it's not just like I'm the best and I should be higher because I think so. It's like Pablo's really a student of this shit. Like he really fucking
like I'm not
turned master type shit.
You know, I'm never like delusional, like where I'm like I should be number 1. Like that don't make sense. Not with the run that Greg's had.
Absolutely, I agree.
You know what I mean? That's fucking.
That's one thing about me and Pablo is like we're always gonna be honest about that type of shit about everything, but we're not gonna fake the funk and act like, oh, Pablo's better than, like, Greg's on an amazing run right now, and what he just did with Innovate was unheard of. So it's like,
come on, man.
Yeah, you can't give Pablo a number 1 spot, but You know, so but that number 2 spot definitely should be his, no doubt.
But it's gonna be though. That's fine. That's what you're
Right.
gonna see after this and here's the thing too. The fact it's called Retribution
Is
is
so fitting.
so fitting. I'm starting to feel. I'm almost starting to feel like it was set up this way. But like by like God, maybe God, you know,
maybe the god of the river,
the God, maybe the river God,
the river god,
maybe the river God. He's got his reading glasses on.
Yeah, bro, I'll never understand that, wearing sunglasses in your house. What are you doing?
Bro, you look crazy. You look like
you look crazy. It's like dark in there, and you got your fucking sunglasses on. Like, what are we doing here?
You literally look like Clone.
Yeah, you look like Clone in the club, like trying to fucking snitch on some damn body. You look like you're about to go tell on some damn body right now.
Right, literally. He's in the club, and literally he starts pointing. He's like, no, she got a boyfriend. She got a boy. He got a girlfriend. No, he got a girlfriend. That's Clone in the club. A girl's talking to a dude like, well, you know, you shouldn't be talking to him. You know, he got a girlfriend, and he.
Oh man.
Oh my god, bro. And he'll turn to his homie. Shouldn't you be? Aren't you on house arrest? Shouldn't you be home by now? Like, that's Clone in the club.
Don't you got to work?
Don't you got to work early tomorrow?
Fuck out of here. Oh shit, that's Rio too though. Like that's totally Rio. I can totally see Rio doing that. Like, all right, bro, like I know we're chilling and everything, but you gotta go because you got work tomorrow. Like what? No. Oh shit.
Man. Nah, for real though. It's like
for real.
You know, but what I've been saying lately too is like I'm like getting more in like battle mode too. So it's like, I mean, these are just little like annoyances and stuff that I pick up over time just as I'm watching, even when I'm like not set to battle and shit. But then like when I'm really in battle mode and I start to pick up on all this shit, like it really makes me like fuck this person. You know, I'm not saying every battle's like that, but when there's enough there where I disagree entirely with your take, your stance on things, the way you act, the fucking arrogance in which you do so, the blatant narcissism and fucking like victimhood bullshit, like, and I'm battling you, like it really makes it just like amps it up to where it's like, bro, get the fuck out of my face. You think I'm gonna lose a rap battle to this fucking guy? This boring ass clown? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna sit there and say like I hate the dude, but I be hating a lot of the shit he be doing. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, that's a fact.
And I'm gonna talk to this man about it. And I'm
have a conversation with him. Talk to that man.
Like honestly, I could beat Rio just like straight rap the whole time, no angles, no nothing, just straight rap the whole way through.
Yep.
But we are gonna talk. We're gonna talk about some things. I'm just saying I could if I really wanted to. I could do jokes for all 3 rounds and win against this dude, or not make sense.
Yeah, or not make sense. Oh shit,
that's a fact.
Yep.
But here's the thing, like, even when I'm freestyling, like I don't know how to not make sense unless I'm like purposely trying to not make sense as a joke. But even then, sometimes this shit still kind of be making sense. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how these people write stuff and like recite it over and over and say it like they think it means something and not get that it don't mean shit. Like, right. I feel I can't even like freestyle shit that don't make sense unless it's like on purpose, you know? Like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, like I like a lot of times, like I notice like people be like, oh, you said this and that went with this, and I'm like, damn, I didn't even realize that when I wrote it. I didn't even realize that when I performed it. Now you just told me, and now it's even more late. But that's just how it comes out in my mind, and I don't always catch everything I'm writing, which is crazy.
Right, that shit happens all the time. And accidental third meanings on others and shit. Like, I didn't even realize. I said, wood, and you're on the fence. A wood fence is fucking, you know what I mean? Like, there's just a choice of words, but it actually makes it connect even more. So then when I see shit from people that don't be connecting at all, it's like, I just don't understand. It's like you sat down and wrote that,
right?
And it doesn't connect
and rehearsed it.
Yeah,
like you didn't just write it down.
And you kept it.
You memorized it. You kept it.
You filmed yourself rapping it. Re-listened. You wrote it down on a paper so you could read it in this battle. Right now, you showed up to the battle to read that right now. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
It is crazy. Hazy, you are fucking right, bro. Trust me. Like I can't even. Like my shit could go tomorrow. This battle could happen tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
90-second rounds is too easy.
Yeah, bro.
It's hard because you got to cut stuff, but it's too easy to write 90-second rounds.
Here's the thing though too, especially after watching I'll be writing and then I'm gonna be for real, like watching like whack battlers like earlier. Oh my god, like bro, I could go right now. Like we could battle right now with the shit I have. Like I don't even have to have it fully memorized yet or in order. Like we could battle right now too. And like it's crazy.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
But I don't even really I don't like anything like under like 2:33, like, you know, I feel like a round should be like three minutes.
I tried to get it
old grind time shit.
Right. I tried to get it 2 minutes, but he wanted 90 seconds.
Those are like 16s, dog. It's like
that's what I'm saying.
It's like not really. I want to battle.
Right.
For more than 16 bars, like.
Right. And there's I know, like, what can you say to a fan? But trust me, there's a lot. it just poured out of my fucking mind.
Think about it. Like, say you want to tell a joke or something. It's like by the time it's like, okay, that's 10 seconds. Those three, like, okay, that 4, even that setup punch, that was 4. So now you're at 15 seconds. That's like you're 1/4 of the way through the round.
That is true.
It's what do you mean?
So for that reason, I purposely wrote you know, different. I don't want to like say exactly what I did, but like I'll tell you later. But I wrote it a specific way to where if I hit that 90-second mark, like it shouldn't cut anything off. You know what I mean? But you know me, I write my shit with a beginning, middle, and end, so I have to get my ender out. So I'm gonna try to make them like a minute 25 just to be safe. But I also want to talk to Yo-Yo and Adept and be like, we need just a 10-second grace period on that clock, just in case, you know. Because if I get cut off, I'm gonna be
John Jones at 1:30. So I feel like the only people who would think that's enough are people who know they don't have shit to say.
Right. And people who can't rap.
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I had like fucking 6-minute rounds versus D Money. No, I don't think I saw one person like, man, these rounds are too long, Paul.
No.
Like, no. Because when you're fire and you're cooking, and even versus Reek, me and Reek's rounds were the exact same length.
Yeah.
But for some reason, like,
now the reason I
like,
agree,
I don't know, Pablo just needed a little more. Because when you're cooking and you end, people always feel like they want
more. Yeah, but you're supposed to leave them wanting more. That's the whole fucking point.
But sometimes people don't understand the mindset of like, oh, well, he was doing so good. I feel like I want more. So it's like, maybe he didn't do enough. It's like, that's what people don't get. And only people that know they don't have shit to say would want a minute and 30-second round.
Well, that's the reason I accepted the 90-second rounds, was because He's never done a 3-round battle, and I don't even think he can complete a 3-round battle, let alone 2 minutes or 2:30. So I'm like, all right. And plus, before he accepted the battle, I already had a round's worth of material for him. Once I called him out, it was over. So that I was like, all right, fine, 90 seconds. But like normally, yeah, I would want at like 2:30, like to be able to really. And we have so much time that it sucks because I'm like done. So it's like, what am I supposed to do? Keep trying to come up with better shit? I don't know. But the shit I have is lethal anyway, so you can. I still got to put my third together, but my first and my second round are done. My third's done too. I just got to put it together. Change a couple things around.
No, see, that's how I be feeling though. Like even the 3:30, like I felt like, oh, it's one round 3:30. Like in a battle like that, where it's like someone like me, where I feel like I have so much shit to say and so many different pockets and shit I can get into or angles. It's like,
yeah, you're not taking.
You only got enough time to really set up and really like land on like maybe like 2 different concepts or like 2 like this.
I'm putting this out there right now.
punches.
I'm not allowing Pablo to do any more 1-round battles. If you want to battle Pablo, it has to be 3 rounds or eat a dick.
Yeah, it's a fact.
That's
Pyro's the only exception.
Right, and that is an absolutely completely different circumstance. And shout out to Pyro for that. And that's a 5-minute round. That's a 5-minute round too. So it's not like, that's like not. It's a little more than 90-second 3 rounds.
It said he can rap 130 and you can do whatever.
Right.
That's the thing. It's like, oh, there's money on the floor. Then fucking write longer, especially when you have. Here's the thing that's whack.
John, you're fucking right.
This, right? You have months to do this. Bro, I accepted the Rio replacement battle on like 2 weeks' notice.
That's true.
3 rounds, like 2:30 to 3 minutes. And I'm saying I want more time.
And we had a month and a half, and you want fucking 90-second rounds. But I get it. He hasn't done it.
That's how you know the difference in cloth. That people are cut.
And I thought I was being generous with 2 minutes because I wanted 3 minutes.
Yeah, you were. That's very generous.
Yeah.
But when you get a short notice on 2 weeks prep replacement battle and a person's like 3 minutes, like I want more than that, but okay. And you have 2 months to write for someone who's talking mad heavy with mad money on the ground, and you're saying, can we do 20-second rounds? Can we rap for 4 seconds at a time? Can we just have it judged off 1 bar?
I'm surprised he didn't want 60-second. I'm surprised he didn't want 60-second rounds.
Bro, it's crazy because remember those like the overtime punchline, like after the rounds, they would do like 1 punchline and then the other person would do 1, and then they would go to the judges on 1 punch. Like, does he want to do that?
Right. Like,
he just wants to go 1 punch and then
I'm telling you right now, he definitely does not want to do that. And anyone who has heard my bars knows that would be the biggest fucking mistake, would be to go bar for bar. Big mistake. Just like it would have been a big mistake for him to battle me in 1 week. Like he wanted to do it in 1 week on my channel, bro. I already had a round for you.
I know that was silly.
Like, yeah,
that's what I'm saying, John. At this point, I'm only going for like minimum. If we're talking time, it's got to be like a minimum, and anything other than that, the cap could be like 7 minutes or something, you know what I mean? Because then it's like, all right, so make sure you're not up there rapping all night fucking long.
Yeah, you don't want a 30-minute mook round, but when you can really rap, you can rap a 6-7 minute round 3 times, no problem. That's why A-Fan only wanted 90 fucking seconds, because he can't rap a fucking lick to save his fucking life.
And it's a difference between, you can tell even when it's on. Like, even when it's virtual, you could tell when a round's dying out, and it's like, okay, the fans probably aren't rocking with it. And if you know that, you just go, okay, and you end it. Like,
right.
Unless you're really cooking, like, what the fuck's the point? And if you're cooking and the fans like bought a pay-per-view to watch a battle, like, they don't want someone who's cooking to get cut off at like 2 minutes. That's fucking retarded. You know what I mean? Or if there's money on the floor.
I'm telling you right now, people.
Oh,
are
minute and 30,
pissed.
cut him off. Like
I'm telling you right now, when my rounds are over, people are gonna be pissed because they're gonna want more. I'm telling you, like this is not gonna. A fan, 2 minute rounds. Let's do. Stop being a bitch. Oh man.
100%. I'm done. Like I already said, I'm only battling a certain caliber of people. Like
yeah.
It was supposed to be innovate. It was supposed to be
Right.
innovate. I probably wouldn't even have accepted Rio at this point if it wasn't on the disaster card and a short notice replacement, to be honest. And if it wasn't someone who I adamantly despise.
Yeah, and I'm working on something for Pablo right now that's gonna be crazy. So,
but yeah, moving forward, like there's only gonna be you got to be on a certain level for me to even battle for real. Like,
yeah,
for real, because I battle a lot of fucking bums.
You have battled a lot of bums.
And it don't motivate me to go like crazy like that.
Right.
You know, when I know someone's a tone that I could beat on easy mode.
Damn.
Like why you're really gonna let's see if I can get the new high score like on easy mode.
Damn.
No, you phone it.
I think you already got the high score on easy mode.
I do. I definitely do. The D-Money battle is
that's what I was thinking.
Oh my god.
Oh shit. He's like practice mode. He's not even easy mode. He's like
easy
practice
mode with the cheat code. Easy
like
mode with the cheat code.
Yeah. No, he's like practice mode when there's not even a defense out there.
Oh my god.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah, I'm gonna dip off. I just want to pull up for a minute. I gotta go to sleep.
All right, word. I'm gonna end this shit anyway. All right, y'all.
Hit end stream, my bad, because I didn't realize I would have ended it for you, my bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
I have the power.
You do. Thank fuck.
I can do this too.
Thank fuck, because he was controlling the chat. I don't like I like to read the chat, I like to see who's in it, but at the same time, I always forget and I don't look at the chat as much as I should, but he does. So that's what's up. 10-0 salute, brother. 10-0 versus Mr. ENT, July 20th, man. And 10-0 is what? And 10-0 is also battling on Pick It Up 3 as well.
Oh, hold on. I think I have the flyers here too. So
yeah.
Watch it.
I'm battling some random fan from the bleachers. I'm gonna have to sit his ass back down. You know.
Fuck, this sucks.
Oh,
bars. There we go. July 20th.
Yeah, there we go.
Sunday, July 20th.
I love that I could just hit a button and play that shit though.
I know. Man, A-Fan, you look like Gay Mac with the ball cap. I swear to God.
Oh my God.
He really does, yo.
What? 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 What?
Oh, fuck.
All right, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace.
All right, man. Peace. All right, on that note, we are going to end this. I'm going to play a Pablo track before we get out of here. This is a good one. Salute to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all.
Fuck is you saying? Up to the game. I'm in a trap, stuck in this maze. This ain't the app, but I'm stuck in my ways. What the fuck you talking about? Fuck on my face. It's just one of those days. Everything feels like a punch in the face. I'm getting fucking enraged. Try to be nice, it blows up in my face. Boom, like a fucking grenade. What? You got something to say? You can say it now when I'm coming your way. Down when I'm bucking this gate. Goddamn, I'm a mess. Swallow my fears with a handful of meds. You're gonna have to drive me from this bed. Really be feeling like down in the dead. So that's around in my head. Just needed to stab or a sick. And off of the stress, ain't gotten no rest. I need to get this shit up in my head. So goddamn depressed. A long became a spider, I'm caught in a web. Waiting on God for my call to success. They gave me stairs, now they follow my steps. Can't fuck with the best. No wonder you're murdering under your breath. Nobody show me no fucking respect. Just know if you owe me, I'll come to collect. Microphone and I'ma blow it to the freaking death. Cause I know that this is the best way for me to cope with the emotions and live with stress. But this is just the beginning steps. Bitch, don't interject, you been known to get a threat. They give us tech to learn shit up in a millisecond. Yet we use it just to check our Facebook and Twitter threads. We consume news feeds above the internet. We're all machines spoon fed just like a gigabit. Whatever happened to going outside with your friends? To wonder why we got so many little kids depressed. We're not humans, we're just noises and silhouettes. So with a little press, we give a voice to the disrespect. We work our lives away, but then we're still in debt. The irony that we log on just to disconnect. And every day I wake with this pain in my chest. I almost died, but I ain't fucking finished yet. I ain't gotta act, boy, I'ma gotta rap. I know when I'm sick, but they think I'm a hypochondriac. Like, has this left on my backside, my testes. That's why I do everything like it's the last time. I can see my past life through my dad's eyes. Years where I should have steered clear of them bad vibes. The sad fact is I was never baptized. So if there is a God, I'm going to hell when my ass dies. I shine bright when it's black like a flashlight. Why you only wanna make me out to be the bad guy? So for the last time, you ain't gotta ask why. I'm back like I never left. Yep, I am that guy. I'm back at it like a crack addict. I want all the smoke and I'm broke like a bad habit. No smoke and mirrors, this is black magic. Take me for a joke and we'll see who'll be the last laughing. Take the butterflies from inside like an asthmatic. This shit is cut and dry, why not take a stab at it? Fuck you fast rapping, haphazard whack faggots. In memory of Kobe, throw him in a trash basket. So why you guys asking? I don't even like rapping. Got burn holes in my clothes, I'm into high fashion. I'm in this boat alone, kinda like I'm kayaking. Punk rock like the old Ramones in a spike jet. Jettison this Jefferson airplane to a hijacking. Turbulence, emergency messages from the flight captain. We're out of oxygen masks and any life jackets, so we gon' reach our final destination for the night passes. My advice is just try acid and smile like the Cheshire cat, just like Alice when you in chains and down in a hole. You just gotta follow the white rabbit. So when your light flashes before your pretty eyelashes, yeah, we might crash, but I promise we gon' die laughing. Pickasso. Fucking thought it was. I'm back.
So, real quick before I get out of here, that cover art, I made that. That's a picture of Pablo when he was a baby playing like a toy guitar. So I made that cover art, and then we recorded that shit in Philadelphia with Lush, the whole EP. And we've said that a few times on Unscripted Logic, but I don't think we ever really told like the full story. And I have video and pictures and everything, and just to give you a little, so what happened was we went out there twice, but I believe it was the first time we went out there. No, it was the second time we went out there to finish the EP. When we left the studio, when we got to the studio, it was clear day out, whatever. And we kind of heard rumblings about a storm, but like, whatever. We're in the studio for like 6 hours, 7 hours. So we weren't paying attention to it. We weren't looking at phones, nothing like that. So when we left the studio, it's clear skies. Like it's a little wet, but so then Lush's girls telling him like, yo, they should stay here because it's bad or whatever. And we're like, what? It's fucking perfectly fine out here. So we drop Lush off and we go start heading home. Everything's flooded. The high 95 fucking up through New York, New Jersey was shut down. Like it was fucking bad. So there were pickup trucks fully submerged in water. I have video of all that shit. It was insane. It took us long. We ended up finding an ambulance that was from New Hampshire. Like, oh man, I'll finish the story with Pablo on an episode on Unscripted. Maybe next week. But it was crazy. But I have a bunch of pictures and videos, and I have also have pictures and videos from inside the studio as well. A little behind the scenes shit. So we'll make sure we scrounge up that footage and get it ready for an episode. But that shit was crazy. Both times at the studio was crazy, but very, very awesome experience. This studio was blessed by a lot of fucking amazing musicians before us, so it was pretty dope to be in there. But that's it, y'all. I'm getting the fuck out of here. We out this bitch. Peace.